Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Queen Esther. I love my name. If you don't love your name, I'm so sorry. I love my name. I appreciate your name. Sorry, this is Queen Esther. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for stopping by my YouTube channel. I just started doing this, so bear with me. I'll get my life together pretty soon. But I am here today because I was just like thinking of what to do to help people out there. And I figured I might as well talk about something that I know so well. So if you are looking for a job, because we all need a job, Jesus. If you're all looking for a job or you just need a new career change, I have something amazing to talk to you guys about. And it's called, wait for it, property management. Like multifamily property management. Not real estate, not buying houses, but more of an apartment. Yes, so I am just like your little amazing person right now today because I'm going to help you get a job. Because Lord knows we all need a job, and I've been there, no job before, and now I have a job, so thank you, Jesus. But I have been in the property management industry for about, actually, I started February 14, 2012 on Valentine's Day. You see, I didn't have a life back then. So, yes, I've been doing this since 2012 of February 14th. And I have moved from a leasing agent to an assistant manager, which is my current position right now. And the goal, obviously, is to get up to being a property manager so I can make extra coins and get more benefits. So that's what I do. And I absolutely love my job. I love my residents. I love what I do every day. I mean, don't get me wrong, some days it's stressful, but I've been doing this for a while now, so I must love it. So yeah, if you're looking for a job and you need something, or you need something different, just need to change your career, try property management. So I'm here to kind of give you a little bit tips of what you can do to get into my industry. It's a 9-to-5 job, 5 days a week. You don't have to take work home. It's not compulsory. I mean, if you're a manager, sometimes they do take work home, but you don't have to take work home, especially if you are a leasing agent, which is the foundation of where you start. So it starts from a leasing agent to a leasing manager, assistant manager, and then property manager. That's kind of how it rolls. I went from a leasing agent to an assistant manager. Depending on the size of the property, you might not have a leasing manager, so you can just move from a leasing agent to an assistant manager and then to a property manager. So that's what I do. A few things that I can tell you in order to get into my industry, just little things. Again, actually, you know what? Before I even start, go ahead and subscribe. Okay, click on that little red button. Is it right here? Down here? Right, no, down. Sorry. So click on the subscribe button over there. And so if I make videos, you can actually get a notification. I love for you to subscribe. Love for you to put some comments out there. Put something positive, nothing nasty. Don't do nasty, just positive. Or just state your opinion without having to be rude. Positivity everywhere over here. So go ahead and subscribe, okay? Thank you so much. I love you guys. So a few things that you can do to get into my industry is, number one, you have to have sales experience. It is so important to have sales experience. Sorry, I sing, so I might be singing and talking at the same time. Apologize. So having sales experience is super important. If you're already in another industry where you work in sales, so if you work like at Macy's, work at Walmart, work at Target, even work in a restaurant as a host or hostesses. Is that a word? Anyway, you guys know. I'm not editing this. This is how it's gonna come out. That could be a pretty good thing for you to have. If you have sales experience in those industries, you can absolutely bring that into property management. It's so important. You will have managers that will interview you and tell you to sell them. Sell, sunshade. How are you gonna sell this? What's different from this shade to another one? Making this so important to someone that they want to buy this, so yeah, sorry. So having sales experience is super important because that's how you make your money in my industry. Number 2 tip that you need to have is having customer sales experience. Let me tell you something. You gotta have that. It is so important. You have to have customer service. That's how we survive in this industry. Customer service and sales experience. It's super important. So if you already have that in your industry, go ahead and bring it along. Really great for you to have because managers look for that a whole lot. Number 3 thing that you have to have is communications. You got to know how to talk. Jesus. You have to know how to talk. I mean, I have met some people, I have shopped some properties that their listing agents or whoever is working in the office don't know how to talk. You have to be able to communicate precisely. You have to be able to communicate in a professional manner. You can't, use y'all, kind of words, not to say anything bad about anybody, but you really have to know how to communicate in a very professional manner when you're working in my industry. So super important. Written communication, verbal communication. I'm bad at spelling, so Lord help me on that one. But verbal and written communication is extremely important. Number 4 thing that I feel like is the most important thing for you to have if you're going to work in property management, and everybody might have something different, but for me, it feels like it's my number 1 thing, is loving people. Please, love people. You can't be a racist to work in my industry. Sorry. I know that's kind of like the topic that is going around these days, racism and all that. You cannot be a racist. You really have to love people because you are going to have different residents from different backgrounds, cultural background, religious background, from different countries, reside in your property. And so you really have to have the human heart to work in this industry. You really got to love people. You have to learn how to serve. My job is all about serving people, all about protecting people, all about caring for people. Like, it really has to be in you. It has to be natural, okay? You cannot force this. I mean, you can learn, but you get tired. Because it will just be pretending. So it really has to be inside of you to be able to know how to serve people and protect people. Honestly, sometimes I feel like I'm like the mom in my office. Like all these residents, and most of them are probably older than me. They come to me and talk to me about several things. I have to give them advice and all that, and I love it because it's what I do. It's part of my service. So to me, that's like part of the top thing in working in this industry is learning how to loving people, serving people, respecting people. It's a good way for you to be able to work in this industry. Now, if you already have those things with you, awesome, thumbs up to you. We are like one step closer to getting into property management. But the actual thing to actually get in there is, for me, one thing that really helped me out for me to know a little bit more of what I was getting myself into, because again, I did not have experience in property management. I had just finished college and I studied communications in school, and I was looking for a job, and back then it was super hard to get a job, and I was trying to be on TV, but that didn't work out. So I'm like, I gotta find something. But I did love houses, and so I had moved to Houston, Texas, and I lived with a friend of mine that lived in a luxury apartment. Thank you, God bless you, gave me a home. Thank you, bless you, I super appreciate it. But I lived in a luxury apartment industry, and I always used to go downstairs and talk to the leasing agents and the assistant managers because I was just extra social. That's just who I am. And I asked them the things that I can do, and the assistant manager advised me to take leasing 101 class. That way I really know what I'm getting myself into, if this is really what I want to do. So, and I did that, and I've actually advised a few other people that I've been able to get into this industry to take the class, and it's been very beneficial to them. So taking a leasing 101 class is super important. It really gives you the breakdown of what we do every day, and also teaches you about fair housing. Let me tell you, you have to know fair housing. Like, you gotta know fair housing, because residents will come up with something that they want to sue you about. So fair housing is super important. So if you can go to NAA, National Apartment Association. You can be able to look at their website, and they'll give you look at the educational section, and it will kind of give you an idea of what classes to take. Or you can actually reach out to or go online to your city's. So I know for Houston, Texas is Texas Apartments Association. For Los Angeles, it's Apartment Association of Greater Los Angeles. So just look at your city, whether it's San Diego Apartment Association. Look at their website, and you'll be able to kind of have see the educational section and take a listing 101 class. It's super helpful. It really helps your resume stand out there, especially when you don't have experience in the industry. Managers will be super appreciative to be able to see that on your resume. It just pushes you further to getting a job. If you can get that, thumbs up to you. Another thing that you can do to really get you start working, once you already have the customer service, the sales experience, the communication skills, the heart of serving, and taking the listing 101 class, obviously getting your resume together. Very important. And one thing that can really help you, that helped me out to be able to actually start working, is reaching out to an agency. Again, if I know for Houston, Texas, you have Liberty Staffing. In California, you have PM Staffing. So just kind of like Google apartments staffing agencies that you can reach out to, and they will really, really be able to assist you. So that way you're not roaming around the streets of every property, and which is good. Don't get me wrong, I did it. But at least you have someone to represent you and someone to tell the managers, hey, this person is good. You need a person to be able to help you come work. So reach out to, two agencies, and they'll be able to push you out there to different properties that are looking for temps to assist them, maybe for the day or for the week or for the weekend. Maybe someone is out on maternity leave, or someone is out for a day for a hospital staff, whatever the case may be. Agencies will really help you to get you out to different properties for you to be able to get a job. Now, when you actually get into the property, please, I am begging you, Bikonu, Ejo, Emabinu, Mbok, that's my language, all of my languages that only one of them is my language. Pretty much it means please. You have to be involved. Don't think about it as, I'm just going to help them out. No, you're going to find a job. You need to show yourself out there. You need to show them your skills. When you get there, one thing that I always advise my temps whenever they come to tent at my property is look at the property website and really research about the property. Learn the floor plans. Go to apartment.com and learn how many units that they have in the property. When was it built? What are the amenities? Because those are questions that clients are going to ask you, and you want to be able to know those basic information. And when I have a temp that knows all those things, I am super impressed, and even if my property is not looking for a job, I can always refer them to a different property that might possibly be looking for someone to hire immediately. So research about a property. Apartment.com is always a good way to get a little bit more basic information about a property. So do your research. It's super important. And again, when you get to that property, please be involved. Don't just think you just need to just answer phone calls. I can answer phone calls. Go out there. Hey, what do you need? How can I help you? Show it to me. Let me do it for you. Oh, don't worry, I got this. When you take the extra step to be more involved and acting like it's actually your property, act like you already got the job, I promise you, managers will be super impressed and they'll probably want to hire you. That's how to get the job. Okay, don't think about it as just a place you just go, I'm just going to help them. No, you're going to help yourself to be able to get that job. So when you get to those properties, please be very, very involved. It's one step closer for you to getting a job. These are kind of like the tips that I can give to you, to being able to get into the industry. And honestly, property management, this industry is such a multi-billion-dollar industry. Investors are pumping billions of dollars into this industry. So don't think about it as just like another job. No, you do really get good benefits. Oh, benefits. Don't even know. I didn't even think about this. How much do you get paid? Very important. Let me tell you. So, for a listing agent, you do get paid between $10 to about $17. Obviously, it depends on the level of property. If you're in a class A, B, C, D property, also depends on the location of where your property is. Also depends on the state that you are in. So again, between $10 to $17 hourly. So if you're full time, it's 40 hours. If you're part time, it's about 25 to 30 hours. Obviously, you can always make overtime to kind of help you out a little bit more. Another way that you can make money is through leasing. Again, this is where the sales experience comes in. When you lease an apartment, you get commissions from that. Most properties would do between $50 to $200. Now, properties are different, managements are different. You might have properties that will pay you monthly for your commissions, and you have properties that will pay you quarterly. So it really just depends on their program of how they distribute their commissions. But you do make between $50 to $200 per lease. So if you have 10 leases for the month, you got money, And second ways that you can make money is through renewals. So you know how you renew your lease contracts? That's how you make money on the other side. So when you get residents to actually renew their lease contract, you do make commissions from that. But the difference between renewal commissions and leasing commissions is that with the renewal commissions, whatever your property is able to get for the month, so if you guys got about 10 residents to renew their lease contract for the month and it's $100 per renewal, which would be what, $1,000, that $1,000 will be distributed between you and your co-workers, and so everybody gets a piece of that money because they're already residents. Obviously the service techs are the ones helping to get the apartment ready for getting. Yeah, so the service techs are there. They help maintain the property, or help and maintain the unit, so they get a piece of that money. So that's another way for you to get extra money. And then some properties will have like different incentives. So like for the month, whoever gets like 10 leases for the month, will get an extra $100 or an extra $200. Or if your property makes 95%, there's extra incentives. So different companies, different programs, different commissions that they can give to you. And sometimes you can work out, you can have in your paycheck about $1,500 or $2,000 extra for your commissions, adding to your hourly to your hourly paycheck. So you really do get to make money in this industry. It's not just like just one of those jobs. It's a pretty good industry to work in. And again, investors are really pumping money. Just last week we had investors that came from out of the country to come see the property. And my property, let me tell you something, okay? A studio apartment is about $2,100, starting from $2,100. A one bedroom starts at $3,100. Two bedrooms start at $4,000 to about $6,000. So there's really money in this industry. So if you're looking for a career change, try property management. It's a pretty good industry, and you do really get you get really good healthcare benefits working here. And again, it's 9 to 5. You don't have to take work home. You don't have to be standing all day, working. Believe me, I've done those jobs. Not judging anybody, been there, done that. So, but if you want something different, you should definitely try property management. So yeah, just kind of like a few tips that I have for you. Again, I've been doing this for a long time, so I have so many things in my head, and I'm trying to keep this video to a short video, and I'm already past like 20 minutes right now, I'm pretty sure. But if you have any questions or something that that you might want to know, or a different step, or whatever the case may be, please reach out to me, comment. I'll be glad to share my little knowledge of what I've accomplished, or what I have been able to do to get to where I am with this in property management. So please comment. Believe me, I love to help people find a job, because I have been without a job before and it was not fun at all. So I get it. So whatever I can do, please let me know. And if I don't know it, I have so many manager friends that I can reach out to them and they can probably give me the answer and I'll be able to share it to you guys or get them on this video if possible. Because sometimes they might say better than I can say it. So let me know. And if you're a manager out there or an assistant manager again or a listing agent, you have a few more tips to help people out there, please go ahead and comment, share your knowledge to other people and let people be able to get their coins and have, you know, a good life to live, because we all need to be able to help and support each other, have some kind of income so we don't have people on the streets. So you can help someone get them out of the street by helping them get a job. Please comment. Thank you guys. I love you. I hope this helps you guys. Again, reach out to me. Again, please subscribe. Thank you. I love you. Oh, this hair. So I usually do blonde hair, but I decided to try black hair and I kind of like it. I'm kind of getting used to it. So we'll see how this goes. Tell me what you think. Bye guys. I'm being silly. If you don't know me, I'm pretty silly.